Welcome to the official Windows 8 channel, and today we will talk about the language packs available in Windows 8. Now, one of the features that was really changed in Windows 8 and is pretty cool is the ability of the Windows 8 install to actually be changed into another language. It's the first time that Windows actually does that, and it's pretty cool and resembles a lot on the users of Macs. Know that by changing the language in their install, it changes the language everywhere in the operating system, and that's one of the very nice features that was kind of missing in Windows 8 and the Windows environment. So here in Canada, for example, we have basically province of Quebec, that's French, and the rest of Canada is English. And what happens is, if you got a English computer and you only spoke French, then if you wanted to have everything in French, you had to actually buy a Windows 7 or Windows XP French language disk and reinstall everything with the new operating system and the language you wanted. And so Windows 8 does address and fix that type of problem, because you can actually put your computer in a lot of language. I don't know how many language total, but I can say one thing is there's a lot of them, and if some are missing, they will actually be downloaded from the internet. So you want to change the language of your computer. How do you do that? Suppose you're in English and you want to change it to Spanish. What you will do is simply go into your desktop mode, which is the easiest way to actually access that language packs. Click on your desktop mode and go at the bottom right. You will see your languages there. It says ENG for English. Just right click on this. Just click on this, and there's language preferences. For easy switching, you can press Windows key plus space. You go here. Now you can see I have French, Français, I have English, and the order in which they are appearing in this list will definitely be the language preferred. So the first one on top is always the language of your Windows install. So what you do is just click Add a Language, and then you'll go into the setting you want. For example, I'll go into S, and I will click Spanish or Español here. And by double clicking, you now have a choice of the different Spanish dialects depending on where you come from. So I'll take, for example, the Spanish from Estados Unidos, which is the main Spanish spoken in the United States. So once that is actually there, you will see that it says Windows Display Language available for download. So what you can actually do is download the pack for the language if you want to. And by clicking the options at the right, you will see that there's download and install language pack, and you click here and the language packs will be installed. And as soon as you restart your computer, by putting the Spanish at the top, you will actually be in Spanish in your computer. So if you bought your computer in the United States and you prefer or find it easier to use it in Spanish, for example, well, that's all you have to do. Just install the pack, and then you will of course click. Once it's installed, you have move up, so you'll move up the language to the top. The first language at the top is the only language that is loaded when you are in Windows. For example, I'll give you an idea. I speak French. I will want to have the French, Français, at the top, move up. And see here my files, edit, view, tools, help. Everything is in English actually at this time. Once you've moved it at the top, all you need to do to go into that language is to simply click your user and sign out. Once you have signed out of your user account, you'll actually go back inside your user account. And here goes. I'm going back into my user account. And once you're back into your user account, everything is now in French. So let's go back, for example, to my desktop, which is now called Bureau. Here it says FRA for Français, for French. And if I click here and go into the Préférences linguistiques, you see everything changes. The language is really, really dependent on that. And so now instead of file, I have fichier, and edit is édition, and view is affichage. So you can see that I am in French now. So just by moving up or down, you get those. And if you have a language, just go into the options and click the download the language packs for Windows. That's where you'll have the packs, and here it goes. You see the Spanish language pack that I didn't have is now available and will be installed, and that adds to the languages. Of course, you don't want to install too many languages in your Windows install, just the minimum required that you'll use. But it's really a cool feature because now, from now on, you can change the language of your Windows install anytime you want. And so one of the good features of that is, for example, you're selling your computer to someone else, he doesn't speak the same language, you just modify it and download the language packs if you need. So it's cool for that, and having many language packs will let you actually use your computer in different languages. It's another great way. For example, if you're learning Spanish like I am, well, it's cool. Now I'll have a Spanish Windows if I want to get used to the Spanish language. So this is another Windows 8 video talking about how to change the main language of your Windows 8 install. If you enjoy these videos, click the subscribe button at the top of the screen. You'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have any comments, questions, or maybe requests of features you'd like to see reviewed, let us know. And hey, maybe you got that new Windows 8 machine a little lost. Take a look at our videos. You have many videos online, and we'll have much more talking about all the aspects of Windows 8 and how to use Windows 8 to its fullest. So thanks for watching, and hope you come back to the official Windows 8 channel. Bye bye.